Easy people. This one is about talking about using the Akai Force as a DJ device, and this one I'm just going to briefly show, and then I'm going to show what I believe Akai need to do to make this even just remotely something that you could use as a proper DJ device. I've showed how you can use it as a DJ device, but me personally, no way would I be doing this in a real environment. I could do it at home, I can mess about with it. I wouldn't want to use it as a DJ device in a real environment. I'm going to share this everywhere. I want everybody to share this. I want Akai to know. If you care about using this as a DJ device, you want to share this, because I'm going to be showing you what should be. It's somewhere in the ballpark. I'm going to use probably the best DJ software at the moment, at this current time, and that's Virtual DJ 8. No, it's not Virtual DJ 8, it's Virtual DJ 2020. I'm gonna, and without question of a doubt, at the moment, at this current time, that beats everything else. So if they can even implement 1/10 of what that does, then we might be, even if it's a case of just even using a little bit of surround, or what am I on about? Their own thing, because Denon make their own thing, and implementing even 1% of that into this. But I'm quite adamant on this. I am. It's frustrating. They've said that this is a DJ, right? It's got a crossfader on it, and like you can't utilize it, and it's just frustrating. And then like I've just used this virtual DJ, and I'm like, I've got to post this. I've got to post it. So anybody who's not interested in any DJ things, not interested in remixing or anything like that, it's all right. Just come back when I'm doing my normal Let's Guides or whatever. But anyone who's interested in DJing and interested in them implementing that, please stay tuned. And the other thing what I want to add is, as well, anyone can write in the comments. I don't care if it's from Akai, I don't care if you contact me privately. How powerful is the CPU in here? Is it even as powerful as an iPad? Because a first generation iPad, because I'm like confused. If a first generation iPad can do a lot of the things what I believe this should be able to do, then it means it just needs implementing. All right then. So this is the Akai Force, and now I'm going to flip over and show you all of the things that I believe should be implemented from Virtual DJ 2020 or Prime or whatever. I haven't got Prime stuff, but it needs to be in here. It really does. I'm adamant about this. I like this machine, but nah. So here we have the Virtual DJ 2020, and as you probably can see, one of the main things about here is I can move across the timeline, and I can just set cues wherever. So wherever I need to set a cue, like I can set, that is a #1 thing, because suppose if I don't want to start that tune, say I want to go anywhere in that tune, I should be able to do that straight away. I can like set them, and then again another shift click to erase them. There's enough pads for this to be capable on the Akai Force. There's loads, there's tons of pads. Or it could just be, what would be brilliant, and I have discussed that with somebody from Akai, is to actually create DJ tracks. Another thing, independently, these can be, the actual time and time stretching on these can be changed. The actual pitch, tempo, the tempo can be changed, which is necessary again. The other thing as well is I can see the alignment there. I know that there's the arrangement, but the arrangement is an overall play. So these are two separate independent things. I can start this one, then I can decide when I'm going to come in with this next thing. Obviously, I'm just using whatever type of music here. The music is not really important at all. How I could just create a loop there and turn a loop on and off. So these are things where you should have a different track, just even if it's DJ track, and just set it up like that, because you can resample back into that. You can flatten, well, I guess again that's a part of the new thing. There's other ways that you could like flatten tracks, I guess, but you can, even on 304 you can flatten tracks by resampling. So there's no reason why none of this could be in here. And as well, here's the other thing, and this was me just showing that I can move forward and back through this track, because there's no pitch bend at all on any of this material, and that's no good, because you need that so that you can just mix stuff. As again, like I'm saying, I'm randomly just choosing whatever tunes. I'm not really thinking about the tracks that I'm using. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm gonna do this one, and this is the one I'm using. So that's about the size of that, and the fact that I can just like start a cue point by choosing a track, and then I'll say, all right, I'm playing this now, and then I'm gonna just play a bit more, and then I'll say, right, let me just loop here, and I can just go in the loop. And you need all of this, because if you're trying to keep a floor occupied, you can't be having stop starts and that lot. And imagine like the stuff I do 6-hour sets. Well, I don't now because of COVID, but I do 6-hour sets, and I'm mixing all the time. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So this is why I'm saying, if they really are concerned about making this really like some kind of DJ device or elements of a DJ device, they need to implement even like 1/10 of this stuff. So I would still say DJ specific audio tracks, and somehow getting that would be the thing.